There we go. That should be nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel. I am your host, the visionary, revolutionary Coach Bulldog Johnny. We are live for round 3 of the PGA 2K25 career mode, episode number 7. It's round 3 of round 3 of the Ace Championship at TPC Boston. And boy, let me tell you, I hate to say this, my God in heaven, boy, we were atrocious. I'm talking about seriously atrocious, man. In the last round, we shot the horriblest we have ever shot. 5 over par. That is not. I've only done that once on another golf game. If you remember back to what I did on EA Sports PGA Tour Road to the Masters, I shot a 7 over at the Masters event in the first round. But hey, I'm looking to get out of that hole, and I'm looking to get back my groove. I shot an 8 over par. Excuse me, I said 5 over. I meant 8 over par. But I shot 8 over par the last round, so that's putting me at that's putting me at currently at so we're tied for 8th thus far. Round 3, as I said, I'm wearing a different third hat. I think I did on my practice round I did a while ago. I done pretty good. I shot 4 under par, so I should be pretty good on this one. The wind speed is low, which is a good thing. I think the wind speed for one is what messed me up, and then I had a new driver I was using too. I think that's what really ultimately sealed it up. But here is Andrew Catalon in the game.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for third-round coverage of the Ace Championship. Andrew Catalon back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Let's get this rolling. Our leader is at 9 under par.
Kenny Koyak and John McCarthy on the call in this one. We have Andrew Catalon, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Kenny Koyak, and Big John McCarthy on the call of today's action. Jimmy Stanger has taken over. He started out his round. He is the tournament. Ricky Fowler through 4 holes is 3 over par. That is, and I'm right ahead of Ricky Fowler in 9th place. So I guess me and Ricky's gonna. No, wait, he's through 4 holes. I'm teeing off now.
Let's get down to the first hole.
I thought we would have I thought we would have AI pairings. I guess not. So here we go. Let's lock and load, buddy.
I like the looks of this.
That's good. That's right out of the gates. That'll play.
Second shot here on the first.
Okay, so we got it. Let's go down and look at it. Not moving too much on the green. So let's do this. I'm going to go with more backspin a little. Low loft and backspin. That's perfect. That is perfect right there.
Ooh. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Yeah, baby.
He's got this putt for birdie. Henny, what more can you tell us?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
So far, so good.
Boom!
Let's
Up and
update you
down,
on
side
what's
to
been going
side,
on.
shake it, bake,
He is
baby.
currently in a tie for 7th place. An opportunity here with a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver 3, with whatever it takes.
As I said in my last broadcast, or my very first broadcast,
knock it on in 2. However,
today,
danger lurks everywhere
in the top left-hand corner of the screen, if you look at the top left-hand corner of the screen where you see the Ace Championship logo at, look to the right of it, you will see a trophy and it says T72. That is the FedEx Cup trophy, and I'm tied for 72nd place in the FedEx Cup standings in the very first event of the season. So, and that dog really nice will hunt. Shot. That's good, right on the fairway. And I don't know why they keep setting me up with a 7-iron here. My caddy, I've got a caddy. My caddy is a very good friend of mine by the name of Braxton Palmer. That's my caddy's name. And he does not, I don't think he gets it. I wanted to drive the green in 2. I'd done it the first round to hit it. I like
this play.
Oh, that is just too bad there. Time now for the 4th shot.
I ought to not try that. My first, like I said earlier, I will be playing this one. Got to get this back. Wait, no.
This one greenside in the rough.
What is wrong with this? I should have nailed. Nope, that ain't getting up that hill. Gonna come right back down.
Look at the lie in the greenside rough. 12 feet remain. John, give us a read on this putt.
Are you serious?
It looks like this one's going to go to the right as it heads up that hill.
Nicely done with the putter.
Triple bogey. That is not
hole, our
good at all.
Player is sliding down the leaderboard.
But we made our first cut, so we got to get this under control quick. That is not how we do that.
208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
That is not how you play that hole. That's perfect on that shot. That's
pulling
right.
Hybrid out of the bag.
Almost the flag stick. Is that at the flag stick? That isn't the flag stick.
Bunker beautifully on that shot. Now the putter's out.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This should be pretty good.
How about this
here.
birdie putt?
He got it up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby. So we're back in business.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Let's see. Let me look at this here. Let me look at this. I'm going to go with a fade shot here, but I'm going to do it. Okay. That's perfect. That may not play, but it'll be close.
That will definitely work.
That is an eagle coming up, baby.
Possibly here, a chance to move inside the top 10.
Okay. Excuse me.
Right on line, but just misses. This putt from 5 feet away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That one just rolls by.
Are you serious?
Wow. putting for eagle, but finishing with par. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
That's
See if
going
you can
right.
get that one to come back to the left a little.
Going right, but it's still going to play.
Okay, that'll work. This putt to move into a tie for 9th. But now man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great
Not
reads
too
all
bad
day.
of a break,
What's this one doing, mate?
A little tricky putt here. It's going down the hill, moving right to left.
That should go.
And
That
will
should
drop
go
in for a
and
birdie.
get up and
And he
down.
dances his
Side
way into the
to
top
side,
10
shake
after
and
that
bake, baby,
delightful
back
shot.
to even par for the day.
And as we move to the next hole,
Yeah,
our
no, it's
leader
wonderful,
is ahead
too.
by a couple of shots. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand
We're
side
getting
come into
back
play
in.
with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
Going to do a high fade. That's perfect.
Gotta
That's
say,
what we wanted to do.
just some of the best rhythm in the game.
I wanted to spread it out a little, and I did.
And he's
Spread it
down
out a
there.
good bit.
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
All right, so I'm zooming in, looking at the lie. I think we might can play this a little short. Let's play this. Let's give it full loft and backspin and play it, let it roll. Not give it too much roll, but just play and see what happens. That's pretty. That's good. That might
Well, that looked
play.
good in the air, and now looks great on
That
the
will
ground.
play all
He hasn't
perfectly
managed
there.
to birdie this hole, this tournament.
I have not birdied this hole yet, but that's going to change, right?
Nice
Now
one.
it changes
Fourth
up and
birdie of
down,
the
side
day.
to side, shake and bake, baby.
2 in a
There's your
row.
birdie.
He's feeling it.
He's tied for 6th on this leaderboard.
Tied for 6th at 2 over par, and he's coming back out of it.
Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Okay, I'm going to move this to the right. Move it to the right. I'm going to give it full loft and backspin here. See if it'll run up on this green. I want it to play it short. Let it run up on this green if it'll run
That's
up on
going to
that
work
green.
nicely for him.
Come on, run me on the green. Nope. Not going to happen, but here's our third shot. So now we got a problem because we got to win this slope. We got to get over this slope, so let's go with low loft and back and no backspin. Let it roll. Get it over that slope and you might can get it to roll. That's what we want. That's what you want. Got it roll a little bit. It's better that time. That was a good roll. I'll take that. That was a pretty good. That was the first time I've had one. The second time I've had it do that. See that front end right there at the front, right there at the back end of that fringe, right there was where it was going on a downhill slope, and that's why I wanted to go around over the downhill slope. That's why I give it
down to
less
Henny.
less
It's 13
backspin
feet
and
out.
low loft and back.
I'm
I give
looking
it
for
low
some.
loft and no backspin to get it to where I could get it to the. Get it to where I can
Rolling
get it in
end
chance.
over end.
And he's
This putt's
got it
looking
birdie
great.
up and down, side to
Another
side,
birdie
shake
on the
them and bake them,
scorecard.
baby.
That's number 5.
5 birdies.
He
We are
improves
back
to
to
1
1
over
over.
par for the tournament. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, a
192.
diabolical green to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
But we're going to give it full loft and backspin, as they say. Full loft means it's going to go
5-iron on the way.
high with less
His
spin.
golf ball is sailing right of this one.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. That nearly went in. This is a putt to move into the top 5. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
To the top 5 on the leaderboard.
We're in the top 4 on the leaderboard.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
Ninth hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Full loft and backspin here. And see, if I go up, I give it no low loft with no backspin. I'm giving full loft and backspin. We should have a chance to play here with this one.
This is looking really nice off the tee. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here.
170 yards here, so we're going to do this. We're going to do like we did at that other hole. We're going to give it full loft and backspin, pull it down, let it hit short, try to run up on the green here. And if anybody knows about running up on greens, it's me.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Okay, that's going to play. And
didn't do like I wanted it, but it's just fine to get to even par here. We might have something. We might have us. Oh, we are back to even par, baby. Yes, sir.
On the day.
6 birdies on the board. Can you hear it? All in thy name.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, he is in 4th place.
10 shots off the lead. Do I smell a comeback?
We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
That was really well played. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not as similar results as yesterday.
I'm going to give it full loft and back little, not full loft. I'm going to give it a little loft and a little more backspin into that slope on that green, and we'll see what happens here. Aiming it right at the stick, looks like. That's right at the stick.
All right, the putter can come out now. Here's a putt to get to 1 under
I didn't want to try it that particular way.
Hey, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That was on a pretty good line, but does not get to the hole. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in 4th.
On the tee, the par 3 11th.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
We've got 229 yards, 11 yards uphill. We give it full loft and back. If I say full loft and back, then you know I'm talking about full loft and back spin. That's going to hit 3.
He's setting up for his second shot.
Okay. That's not what I wanted it to do, but it rolled way away from him.
Par putt coming up here.
It wasn't a much needed it was a more roller.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Good looking shot this.
Second shot. First shot is good. I'm going to go back to this. I don't like pro-am. I'll go with amateur on this one. Even though it's
Looks
not
like a
easy
similar
as it
approach
seems.
to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Okay. Shot on it
This
again.
one's
See
heading
there?
towards the cabbage.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt is about 8 feet.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Just a short putt remaining here.
After 6 birdies,
No
now you go
movement
back.
up or down on the leaderboard.
Now
for
you're
this
going
player.
back down the leaderboard to 2 over par here.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Good shot there, Beamer. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
I'm going to give it full loft and back. Or as full and back as I say.
Hope it gets
That's
a good
way
kick to
right.
the left.
That's way right. It might roll in. No.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This should swing out to the left and then come back after that. Let's see how he does.
Well, this looks pretty handy. That's a nice putt. He'll take that. And that should secure the par on this one. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Nicely done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got around 205 yards to the pin from here.
Going to go full and back. Using a hybrid here.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Yes, just a bit outside there, Luke.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
This shot is about 130 yards from the hole.
Going to give it medium loft, medium backspread.
All right. right, we can work with that. This one a good distance away. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Okay, this one's going up the hill and moving to the left.
This is looking good early and still looking good. And it is just not there. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. We're on the tee at 16.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
That's perfect.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
And the birdie putt drops. He improves to 1 over par for the tournament. Now to 17, a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That's right.
This one will not be easy.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
That is great contact out of the rough. What a beautiful leave right there.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Oh.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. Now to 18, a par 5.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
We'll give it high draw here. It's going into the wind. Not into the wind, excuse me. It's going towards the tree till I moved it. We give it a high draw, full off the back. Let's try that. See what happens.
Ooh, boy, not pretty. Here's the second at 18.
I'll go with low loft, no backspin here. That dog should play right there. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
This starts on a really good line.
This is it.
Getting
This
better
is it.
and better.
This is it. Booyah! That's it with an eagle, baby. Third round, eagle at 18. Check this out, boys. Right here is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Ooh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Jack. 4 under 67, finishing 1 under. Long way to make up, but hey, anything is possible. To the final round. Tell you what, I thought it was going to be a bad round, especially after what I done on the second hole when I shot
all you want is a
triple
chance,
bogey.
and our featured player has that.
No mistakes required tomorrow. They need to go out there and play well, make birdies early and often, get as close to that lead as early as they can.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.
Boy, oh boy, boy, boy. Wasn't too bad of a shooting we got. We've reached 35,000 followers. Guys to start on 7,400 followers. We're moving on up the list then, ain't we? Shoot. Oh my Jesus Christ. Our popularity now is hot shot. Splash and the splash. There's your splash shots. So we've got just about all of them unlocked, except now we got the proficiency boosts for all these other ones to get up on now. So not too bad. Not too bad. Well, that's it for me. For round 3, we'll be back for the final round.